Okay. All right. So we are live now. We're going to go ahead and set up the chat. Okay, there's no one in yet. All right, so today we're going to be breaking 2020 Prizm Football. In the description, I should have, if you would like to join in, it's basically 4 random teams. We have 8 spots, 3 are left, and it's $175 per spot. In the description, we have how you can go ahead and pay if you would like to get in. But in the meantime, we will be taking some questions. So if you have any, just put them down in the chat, and we'll go ahead and answer. So the steps, I can put it in the chat or it's in the description. Basically, $175 a spot. We have 7 spots left, 4 random teams. And then I have my Venmo and Cashapp. It's $175 if you guys would like to join in. What is up, Sneaker Kicks? We got Jay Cohen. We have George K. What's up? Green Bay, the pack opener. Let's refresh the chat. Okay. So directions to buy into the break are in the description. All right, so we'll go ahead and take some questions. So from Jay Cohen, we have, why do you think Select is excelling so much? I personally believe it's a combination of, obviously, Prizm pop reports, are quite high. Select is a little bit, obviously, more rare. It's quite hard to find. Even the Concourse Select, which is technically the most common Select, comes nowhere near the numbers of base Prizm. And then I think personally, I think the other part is just the look of it. Obviously, if there's certain looks, there's certain companies that never sell because people, obviously do not like the look of the cards. And if it's collectible, that will definitely help the market. So I think that's part of the reason why Select is, really on a run. What is the best card to buy for $50? Man, there's so many out there. I would definitely go, I'd probably, honestly, if you had $50, I'd probably bet on, a few kind of underground players, bet on guys like Cam Johnson, guys like PJ Washington, John Collins, guys who have the opportunity to break out, so that if one of them breaks out, you're at least making your money back. Plus, you have a lot more upside. What is up, Jeffrey Fogel? Thank you, Packluck Peyton. I'm going to go ahead and so once again, if you guys would like to join into our break, our first break will be Prizm Football from this year, 2020. So if you would like to join, all the directions are in the description. It's $175 per spot. We have 7 spots left. I have my Venmo and Cash App in the description. So if you would like to join in, send in your Venmo and Cash App, and then you can message me your address so that we can ship to you guys. And then also we will be giving away our Drew Lock Prizm PSA 10 to one lucky person who does enter the break. So if you enter the break, you will have a chance to win this Drew Lock PSA 10 Prizm. And then we also have a Mosaic King. So we have 2 other packs we're going to be giving away, a Mosaic Football right there. And then we have another Illusions Basketball that we will be giving away. So those are what we're giving away today. So if you would like to go ahead. Okay, so Drew Wolf, if you would like to join in, it's $175 per spot. It's all in the description. I have my Venmo and my Cash App, $175 a spot. There are 4 random teams that you get per spot, so we'll be randomizing, and you'll just get 4 random teams. And then you will also be entered to win the Drew Lock Prizm PSA 10, the Mosaic Football, and the Illusions Basketball. Do you think silver Prizms are more collectible than certain parallels based off color? I would say more investable. In terms of collectible, obviously, colors do very well. But I would say in terms of just pure investment, I think silver is probably, it's a lot easier to sell, first of all, than most colors. So I definitely think, silver Prizms are more investable than most colors. In terms of collectible, probably not. Jeffrey Fogel, yes, you can join right now. All the steps to join is in the description down below. $175 per spot. There are 4 random teams per spot, so 8 total spots. And then I have my Venmo and Cashapp, so however many spots you want to buy, it's $175 per spot if you would like to go ahead and buy in. Then, so we need 6 more guys currently to break. So once again, Venmo and Cashapp down below, 4 random teams, $175 per spot, 2020 Prizm Football. And we can go ahead and take some more questions, just general sports card questions in the chat. I'll be going ahead and reading some questions off. Okay. Yep. Jeffrey, you can join. Drew, if you want, you can go ahead and join. We have the Venmo and Cashapp in the description. Once again, 4 random teams. We have 6 spots left, $175 per spot. All you have to do is send money to the Venmo or Cash App, and then you can message me on Instagram at SportsCardInvest with your shipping information so that we can ship your guys' cards out tomorrow. Okay. PJ Washington or Darius Baisley? I'm personally going PJ Washington. He can really space the floor, good shooter, very young, good basketball IQ. I think he's a little bit more developed in a sense, at least as a rookie, he seems quite a lot more developed than Darius Baisley. So is Trey Young's second-year Prizm a good investment? It is a good investment. However, I will say, for certain sets such as 2012 Prizm, they only had Prizm. There was no optic. There was hardly any select. Those numbers were very low. There was no mosaic. But for Trey Young, he has a mosaic rookie, he has an optic rookie, he has a select rookie, he has a Prizm rookie, and then comes his second year. So it's still a good buy, I would say, but I'd say it's more like his 5th option card. And there we have a piece in gold optic. With the Redeem Team documentary coming out next year, Kobe's Tops has got to be a good move. I personally think Kobe's Tops is a very good move. Obviously Kobe's Tops, it's kind of interesting because it was kind of towards the end of the junk wax era. So the pop report on his Tops 138 is quite high. But regardless of that, I definitely think over time, the demand for Kobe is just going to continue to soar. Obviously as people get into the hobby, the first people they buy, you got Kobe, LeBron, Zion, Luka. Those are usually the 4 staples from what I've seen. So I believe as the market continues to get more popular and popular, I really think Kobe's Tops is probably going to continue to rise in value. I don't think the supply will be able to meet the demand there. But for all you new people, link or in the description, we do have steps on how you guys can join the break. We have 6 spots left. It's $175 per spot. We have 4 random teams per spot. So we're just going to be randomizing 4 football teams, and that's what you guys will get. So if you would like to join, Venmo is Venmo is in the description. Cash App's in the description, and then we also have Immaculate and 1-and-1, Panini 1-and-1. So if you guys show any interest in that, leave it in the chat, and then we can go ahead and start selling those off. But for now, we're probably going to start with Prizm Football. So once again, steps to join, all in the description. We have the price, we have how to pay, and then we have how to send shipping information to us so we can ship out your guys' cards. Once again, we can take some more questions in the chat while we're waiting to fill this up. We have 6 spots left once again. And once again, we will be giving away that Drew Lock Prizm PSA 10 and the Mosaic Football pack. So if you guys would like to go ahead and have a chance to win a free Drew Lock Prizm PSA 10 and a Mosaic pack, go ahead and join the break, and you have a free chance to go ahead and win that. What do you think of Tua? I personally believe he's a little bit risky right now. I do believe Jalen Hurts is a buy. I for sure believe Jalen Hurts is a buy, especially because Carson Wentz may be taking a backup position in the next few weeks. Who knows? I personally don't think Jalen Hurts' prices can get any lower. So if he has a start, regardless of if he plays well, I think before he starts, as soon as they announce that, I think his cards will, go up quite a lot. So once again, for all you new people, if you guys would like to join into our Prizm Football 2020 break, all the directions are in the description below. Yeah, Wentz will likely get benched, and that will definitely really hurt Jalen. Will really help Jalen Hurts. So there we have a camo prism of Drew Lock, camo prism auto, and a PSA 10. Absolute stunning card. What is up, Lee Underwood? So we will be breaking as soon as we fill up our spots. We only have 6 spots left. So if you guys would like to join, once again, it's $175 per spot. I have my Venmo and Cashapp in the description. And then once you have purchased, you can go ahead and send your shipping information to Sports Card Invest on Instagram. And we will go ahead and ship those out tomorrow as soon as the break happens. But yeah, we basically have our Drew Lock that we're giving away. We have our Mosaic packs that we are giving away to lucky people who go ahead and enter into our break. What is up, Jimmy Lamb? And then also you guys can go ahead and message any questions in the chat, and we will try our best to go ahead and answer any sports card questions in general. We're always down to answer those while we wait for us to fill up. So once again, 4 random teams. It's $175 per spot. And once again, if you guys do sign up now, when we fully start our breaking before the NBA season starts, you will get 10% off your breaks. So if you guys would like to go ahead and do that, it's just another perk on kind of starting early. So if you guys would like that, we have the Drew Lock giveaway. Once again, Mosaic Football Pack giveaways. All the directions are in the description. Yep, Jimmy. Any more questions, you guys can go ahead and put any sports card questions. I'll be happy to answer. Are select blue prism or silver prism more investable? I personally think, obviously as we have over there some Drew Lock blue waves, but I personally think silver is a little bit more investable. It's a lot easier to sell, more demand on that. Obviously blue prism's a little bit more of a collector's item, I'd say, than silver prism. So I would definitely say if you're looking just to get in and out of cards, base and silver is probably the way to go. So Jeffrey Vogel, all the directions are in the description. It's 170 a spot, 4 random teams. Venmo is down below. The Cash App's down below. And then you go ahead and send shipping information, and we ship it out. There are 4 random teams. We will be randomizing all the 32 football teams for the 8 spots. There's 6 spots left, so there'll be 4 teams per spot, and then you will go ahead and have those 4 teams, whatever we pull. Daniel Jones buy. He's another kind of risky guy. My personal investment strategy right now for football is I'm going for more guys like Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, more proven guys, but they still have the upside if they play very well. So I'm really going after guys like that. The younger guys, obviously Mahomes is a different story because he's a generational talent. But for the most part, I try to go after more proven quarterbacks in general. And then obviously running backs and receivers, you always have that injury risk, but a lot of upside there. Michael Porter Jr. So, obviously I have been going back and forth on Michael Porter Jr. But personally, I would sell it if I had it. Just because at the end of the day, he's a third option. I really don't know how much he can develop when you have Jamal Murray and Jokic you have to run the team through. So he's always a third option, and that kind of, for his current prices, I believe, you can get a good first option like Darren Fox, who has a lot more upside, in my opinion, than Michael Porter Jr., because I just personally don't see Michael Porter Jr. having a scoring breakout, just because, he does have Jamal Murray and Jokic on his team. But once again, if you guys would like to join in, for all you new people who are joining the stream, it's $175 per spot. We are opening up Panini Prizm 2020 football. So we have my Venmo and my Cash App down below, $175 per spot. We have 6 spots left, and then we will go ahead and open this. And once you have sent over the money, you can send your shipping information to Sports Card Invest on Instagram, and we will go ahead and get you guys shipped out all your cards tomorrow. Once again, we will continue to answer some questions. If you guys can go ahead and throw them in the chat. But, yep. I'm just waiting on 6 more spots. We'll most likely be starting opening the boxes by 7 p.m. But as you guys can see there, we have some Michael Porter Jr. Once again, our Drew Lock, Camo Prizm Auto PSA 10. And then what we will be giving away is the Drew Lock Prizm Base PSA 10 and the Mosaic packs. If you guys, once again, would like to have a chance at these giveaways, you can go ahead and purchase a spot in our break. And we will be giving away those to one lucky person who does purchase a spot in the break. So it's another incentive. Plus, you get 10% off for future breaks if you do purchase this break, which can definitely help. Once again, if you guys have any more questions that you would like me to answer just about sports cards, you can go ahead and put them in the chat, and we will try our best to get to them. Okay. How does it work with the cards? So we will basically be opening up the boxes, and then you will have 4 random teams, and any players pulled from those teams, we will go ahead and ship to you guys tomorrow. So it's all random, 4 random teams that we will be using random.org. Colin Sexton, see, I personally do not believe Cleveland is the spot for him. It's just incredibly hard to get any attention in Cleveland right now. I know Kevin Love will likely be gone within the next year. So Colin Sexton will hypothetically, he will be in charge, but at the same time, I do not see them winning any games. It's going to be quite a long time before Colin Sexton really breaks out, in my opinion. So that's more of a long-term. I'd probably hold off for now just because the Cavs are probably not going to be going anywhere next season. So that's my personal opinion. DeAndre Ayton, I still believe is a buy. Chris Paul, back in LA Clippers days for Chris Paul, we saw what they did, how DeAndre Jordan was like literally a star back in the day just because Chris Paul was feeding DeAndre Ayton. I believe that will be the same case for feeding DeAndre Jordan, sorry. And now he has DeAndre Ayton to feed, and Ayton's a young star with a lot more, skill than DeAndre Jordan had. So I think Chris Paul at the point guard is going to really benefit DeAndre Ayton, Cam Johnson, and Devin Booker, just because he's one of the most all-around point guards of all time. Great passer, great defender, brings so much intensity, holds young players accountable. So he's overall going to be very good for Ayton and Cam, in my opinion. LeBron, Lakers, I definitely believe the first-year Lakers with him will, obviously he signed that extension for another 2 years. I definitely believe that's really going to help his prices. As you can see there, we got the LeBron Select, but, I definitely think his first-year Prizm for with the Lakers jersey is going to be great for long-term, personally, because obviously Prizm is just so hot right now. My thoughts on Giannis. I personally believe if he leaves the Bucks, he will really see his prices increase. Everyone knows he's an MVP type caliber right now. Everyone knows he's an incredible scorer, incredible, defensive player. He can do everything. All he needs now is to win. And until he wins, I personally do not think his cards are going to go up like crazy. I think he just needs to win at this point. However way he could do that, that's when his cards can really enter into those crazy numbers. When is the time to sell Trey Young? So personally, obviously Trey Young has been one of the few guys who have gone up the most of this whole sports card revival kind of period. So I would definitely say, Trey Young is some guy who I would look to sell just because you can get into other players for a lot better ratios, in my opinion. You can buy guys like Donovan Mitchell for $350 in a PSA 10, whereas whereas Trey Young is double Donovan Mitchell. Should that be the case? I know the Hawks did get Gallinari. They got Rajon Rondo. The Hawks definitely have been looking quite solid, but at the same time, I would definitely try to weigh that risk. But once again, for all you new folks, if you would like to join in, it's $175 per spot. We are opening up 2020 Prizm Football. You get 4 random teams. So if you guys would like to go ahead, my Venmo and Cashapp is in the description below. And then you can go ahead, send your shipping information to Sports Cards Invest on Instagram. But yep, we have 6 spots left currently. How much is PSA 10 Luka Optic? I believe that's roughly half the price of Prizm. So roughly around $800 in a PSA 10. Obviously we've seen Optic cover a lot of ground in the past, few months. At one point around, I would say a year ago, Optic was close to 1/8 the price of Prizm. Currently, Optic's around half the price of Prizm. So it's going to be interesting to see, as the market continues to get more and more popular, where Prizm's going to settle, where Optic's going to settle, and where Select is going to settle. Okay, perfect. So we went ahead and we have 5 spots left as of now. So we're going to go ahead and open as soon as we can. Hopefully by 7 p.m. we will be able to open up this box of 2020 Prizm Football. So once again, it's $175 per spot. You can go ahead and join in if you would like. All the directions to join in are in the description down below. And then you can go ahead and send in your questions in the group, in the chat, and I'll try my best to go ahead and answer as fast as I can. But we're going ahead and filling up right now, so it's good. Okay, perfect. All right. Tyler Hero, Jamal Kaplan. So I definitely believe, Tyler he's a player that has just so much growth. He's definitely reminds me a lot of kind of Klay Thompson, young Klay. Obviously Hero can drive as well, not just the plain 3-point shooter. I really believe Tyler Hero will have a crazy good future in the league. Obviously, he's on the Heat with Jimmy Butler right now. Great place for him to develop alongside a guy like Jimmy Butler. But as you guys can see there, we have our Drew Lock. But, overall, I think Tyler Hero right now, he's coming off a crazy season. He's still a rookie. He's coming into his second year. It's going to be interesting to see how he develops because obviously we've seen players like Brandon Ingram have crazy developmental years, but we've also seen quite hyped rookies that don't live up to the potential in the second year. So I just think for Tyler Hero, if he stays healthy, continues to keep at it, if the Heat are contenders again next year, Tyler Hero can definitely see some big increases in his prices. So that's definitely going to be very exciting to watch. What do you see? Luka Prizm in the future? You still see growth? I definitely see growth. Obviously Luka is a generational talent. He's literally a leader for MVP next season, which is quite crazy at his young age of 21, I believe. 21, I think Luka is. Him and Trey are just, that was a special draft class. Obviously he's going to be there for a while. He's going to be in the league for a while. He has the potential, in my opinion, to be the best European player in NBA history. Obviously, so, thank you so much. We did get payment from Warren. So if you can go ahead and send over your address to Sports Cards Invest on Instagram, so I can go ahead and ship it out tomorrow morning. But thank you so much for entering. Once again, we are giving away a Drew Lock and a Mosaic pack. So if you guys would like to go ahead and join in on the break, you have a chance at the giveaway and you have the break. It's $175 per spot. We have 4 spots left. So does the production of Luka Prizm scare you? I mean, it for sure raises my eyebrows. I think, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the future with Prizm, Optic, and Select. Like I said, I personally believe, right now Prizm's up here, you have Optic right here, and you have Select right here. I think Select and Optic are going to continue to catch up to Prizm just because population numbers. You have to have around 10 times the demand for Prizm to outpace Select. So, that's definitely something I am concerned about for sure. I'm definitely shifting towards Select and Optic recently, just because of the production numbers. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and start this as soon as we can. Once again, if you guys have any more questions, leave them in the chat. How much is the Topps Chrome Dwayne Wade Refractor PSA 10? So I know the base is currently rolling around 1,300, so I'd assume the refractor is anywhere from 5 to 6K. Dwayne Wade, I think the 2003 draft class in general, is going to become a very iconic draft class. Obviously led the way by LeBron. I think 2003 Prizm will forever be remembered just because of LeBron, and that's definitely going to help, guys like Bosch, guys like Wade, guys like Carmelo. I'm not quite saying it's going to be 1986 Fleer level, but I definitely think it will be an iconic set going forward. Dwayne Wade, if there's ever a documentary about the 2012 Heat, the LeBron James Heat, Dwayne Wade will definitely be a big part of that. He was, a top 3 player in the league at one time, probably one of the best shooting guards of all time, probably top 5 shooting guard of all time. So, he will definitely. Jeffrey, is this the box you will be opening? 2012 Panini Prizm Football. Yes, we will be opening up 2012 Panini Prizm Football. So if you guys would like to join in, once again, $175 per spot. We have 5 spots remaining right now. You get 4 random teams. So if you guys would like to go ahead, all the directions are in the description down below. I have my Venmo, my Cashapp. You can send for how many spots you want. Then you can go ahead and send your shipping information at Sports Card Invest on Instagram. What are your thoughts on Kyle Guy? Yeah, he's an incredible shooter. He's obviously still in the G League. He's kind of shifting towards G League and NBA, but I think Kyle Guy has incredible potential. He is a bit of a gamble. Just because of how young he is. There's never really been a star in the NBA that's a G League player, that was a G League player, besides Chris Middleton. I think he was the first All-Star, Chris Middleton. I believe he was the first All-Star who came from the G League. Is it a hobby box? Yep, so that is the box right there. That's what we're going to go ahead and open. 2012 Prizm Football. Thoughts on Star Stock? It's a great, especially if you're international. Star Stock is the place to go. For international buyers, you don't have to deal with shipping. You don't have to deal with storage. You don't have to deal with finding a place to sell it. Obviously, especially if you're buying $3 cards, you don't want to be spending $3 to ship it as well. So that's definitely something I really consider. On Star Stock, you save on shipping, which really helps both ways, right? So the buyer saves quite a lot too, because you don't have any tax, you don't have any shipping costs. So what rookies do you like coming into the 2020 NBA season? So I definitely like Denny Adliva on the Washington Wizards. He kind of reminds me of Luka. Obviously Denny is he has a lot of international experience, and that always helps, players shine when they do reach, the NBA. Ricardo, yes, we can go ahead and take PayPal. I will go ahead and put my PayPal link down below, and you can go ahead and send it to the PayPal. I went ahead and sent the PayPal email, so if you guys would like to go ahead and join in on that, there we go. So we have it in there. What rookies do you like? Yeah, so I really like Denny. I think Anthony Edwards, I know he's the number 1 pick. He has so much hype. His prices will probably start off more expensive, than others. But I definitely think, Anthony Edwards has a good chance of being the best player in the draft class. He's just a total beast. He kind of reminds me of Andrew Wiggins. That's the scary part. He just has to stay working hard, and he is a special talent. So those are kind of 2 guys I plan on going in for. I personally do not like to invest in Panini draft picks, just because when Prizm basketball does drop in March, those are really going to drop in prices. So it's definitely something I'm looking at for March, preparing to see which 2012. By the time Prizm basketball does drop, we would have got to see around 4 months, 3.5 months of these rookies play. So that's definitely something really interesting, because what will happen when LaMelo Ball has a 50-point game? If he has a 50-point game, is his Panini draft picks going to go up a lot, or is that not really going to move in price? So that's something that's going to be very interesting to see. So that's definitely. How do you feel about 2012 Prizm with QB greats like Brady, Rodgers, Breeze? I think a lot of potential. We saw what happened with NBA 2012 Prizm with guys like LeBron, Steph, KD. I really think those could pop off. Cole Anthony, I definitely really like Cole Anthony. Orlando, I don't know if that's a spot. Obviously Orlando does not get too much attention. They have Aaron Gordon and Cole Anthony, but at the same time, that could be good for a rookie, because Cole Anthony can really shine, because he's probably going to be one of the only players that they're really betting on, because Orlando's kind of going into a whole rebuilding phase. And who knows, Cole Anthony could be the face of the rebuilding. But once again, if you guys would like to join, we have 5 spots left. All the directions to go ahead and join the break are in the description below. It's $175 per spot. We have 4 random teams per spot, so 8 total spots. 3 have already sold. So we have my Venmo and my Cash App in the description down below. Once again, you can send your shipping information to Sports Cards Invest on Instagram once you went ahead and sent over the money. So, okay, so we now have 4 spots left. Perfect. Okay, so 4 spots left. We will try to go ahead and open up this box as soon as possible. Once again, it's 2012 Prizm Football. Newly released, ton of hype here, lots of money to be made. We are also going to be giving away this Drew Lock Prizm PSA 10 and some Mosaic football and some Illusions basketball. Just giving it away to guys who buy into our first break. And then also, if you guys do buy into this break, you get 10% off our future breaks. So if you guys would like to join in, once again, everything's in the description down below. $175 per spot. Venmo, Cash App is down there. And then go ahead and send your shipping information. Once again, if you guys do have any questions, go ahead, leave them in the chat. I'll be happy to answer any questions you guys have. But, okay, we're going to try to get in some questions. Yep, Cole Anthony. Melo will never have a 50-point game. Look, I think Melo, he's, a lot of people expect, even with Lonzo, right? A lot of people are already calling him a bust. But if you really look at it, Steph Curry was dealing with so many injuries in the beginning of his career. Obviously Giannis never broke out until his 4th or 5th season in the NBA. So it's really hard to judge a player when they're 22 years old. I really think, people will have to play out. Lonzo has the passing, he has the defense, he has the work ethic. Overall, he has great size for a point guard. All he needs is to develop a jump shot. Giannis came into the league, he couldn't shoot very well. A lot of players came into the league and later developed the jump shot. I mean, nowadays, you had Blake Griffin in 2012, yet most centers in the league couldn't shoot. And then they had to jump shot because the game is changing. So I definitely think Lonzo Ball, once he has that jump shot, he can really be an incredible talent. And I really hope, if not this season, by next season, he has a solid jump shot. And then, from there, it's all upwards. So Kay Johnson, yep, my PayPal, I can go ahead and send into the chat. So once again, if you guys would like to join in, all the directions are in the description down below. It's $175 per spot, 4 random teams per spot. So the 32 total NFL teams, we're halfway full right now. We have 4 spots left out of the 8 spots total. So once again, if you guys would like to go ahead and join, we're going to go ahead and type it in the description. Okay, so it's $175 per spot. We have 4 random teams. And then, once again, all directions are in the description. It's $175 per spot, Dub Sports Cards. Yep. So once again, we are giving away that Drew Lock Prizm Base PSA 10. We are giving away Illusions Basketball Pack, a Mosaic Pack for football. So if you guys would like to go ahead and join in, we are not doing divisions. We are just doing 4 random teams. We're just going to be totally randomizing it and going ahead and sending those off. Yep. Once again, any questions you guys have about sports cards in general, happy to answer. Go ahead, type them into the chat, and we will go ahead and get them answered. But once again, we have 4 spots left. We are going to be giving it away after the stream. Or after we go ahead and open the box. We will be doing random.org for all the people who went ahead and bought spots, and then we will go ahead and Venmo is asking for the last 4 digits. Okay, Jeffrey, I went ahead and sent over the last 4 digits of the phone number. So once again, all directions are in the description below. We have 4 spots left, $175 per spot. For Prizm Football, it's 4 random teams. And then we are giving away that Drew Lock Illusions Basketball Pack and a Mosaic hanger. So you have to buy in to win the giveaway, yes. So we are just going to be randomizing it from everyone who bought into the stream. So once again, if you would like to buy into the stream, you could also win a Drew Lock Prizm base PSA 10. Once again, any more questions, you guys can go ahead and type in the chat. And then as soon as we are full, we will go ahead and open up this 2020 Prizm Football. How do you feel about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? I think he's going to have an incredible season personally. I think the Thunder are going to struggle because they have essentially lost Chris Paul. They have lost Gallinari. They have lost Steven Adams. But I really believe Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will have another big season. He's the man right now. He is the key to the Thunder, and he will go ahead and, I believe possibly take him into the possibly, okay, not the playoffs, but, he will definitely long-term be very good on the Thunder. They have so many draft picks going forward. So what is PayPal? Went ahead and sent over the PayPal. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. So we now have 2 spots left, or 3 spots left. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. Please go ahead and message your address to Sports Cards Invest on Instagram, Sports Card Invest on Instagram, and we will go ahead and ship out the cards to you tomorrow. We will soon be doing the randomizer. Okay, so we will be putting in the names into the sheet right now. So currently, okay. All right, once again, if you guys have any more questions, go ahead and put them into the chat and we will be answering. We have 3 spots left. Once again, that is my PayPal if you would like to join. All directions to join are in the description. $175 per spot, 4 random teams. Venmo and Cashapp are in the description. Thank you, Ricardo. So we are going to go ahead and put you in. There we go. And then we will go ahead and do the random.org to get the 4 random teams per spot. And then we will go ahead and do that. Thank you so much, Jeffrey, Ricardo, for going ahead and entering into the break. Once again, we are giving away this Drew Lock. We are also giving away, we're going to go ahead and give away a Mosaic football pack and an Illusions basketball pack to 3 guys who go ahead and enter into our break. Is Clay Cards good to gray with? For sure. Clay Cards is very reliable. He does have a lot of people that he uses, so it's a little bit tough to get into him. But we're going to go ahead and rip the pack soon, and then we will go ahead and get into the giveaway winners. Whoever entered into the break, you will go ahead and be entered in to the giveaway as well. So you can go ahead and get a free Drew Lock Prizm Base PSA 10, Mosaic Football, or go ahead and get Illusions Basketball. 2 spots. Check the PayPal. I appreciate that, Ricardo. Thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and get you guys all set up into here real fast so we can get going quite fast. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and enter the spot, and then as soon as we do that, we have all the spots ready. We will go ahead and start this break for 2020 Prizm Football. This is our first break once again, so if you guys would like to join in now, you will get 10% off our future breaks, and you will be entered into a giveaway for the Drew Lock Prizm PSA 10, the Illusions Basketball, and the Mosaic Football. Thank you so much, Ricardo. I got your 2 spots right now. I appreciate that. So we're going to go ahead and check that out. And then once we have the spots ready, I believe, okay. All right, so we're going to start filling up the spots right now to those who sent. So Ricardo, I believe you bought 4 spots. So 4 spots for you. We're going to go ahead and get this all set up so we can go ahead and start. All right, so we will be kicking off 2020 Prizm Football. Once again, if you guys would like to go ahead and join in, all you have to do, actually, I believe we are full. So once again, if you guys have any more questions, go ahead, type them in the chat as we're getting set up to start this. We are going to start to randomize the teams. We have 4 spots per team. And there we go. So here we go. We're just setting up. All right, we actually have 2 spots available. So if you would like to join. you would like to join, sorry guys, we had a little mix up. We do have 2 spots still available. It's $175 each for a spot. Yes, Ricardo, it's $175 for each spot. So you have sent 2 spots. What is up, Chief Health? And we will be giving away that Drew Lock Prizm base PSA 10. And we will also be giving away Mosaic Football Pack and an Illusions Basketball Pack. So if you guys would like to go ahead and join the break, you will have a chance to go ahead and win that giveaway as well. So what are your thoughts on Jackson Hayes? Obviously the Pelicans are a very exciting team, but they just got Steven Adams, which really complicates things because I personally thought, they were trying to go ahead and try out Jackson Hayes, but obviously, they did bring in Steven Adams. So there we have it, Jackson Hayes National Treasure. So hopefully, when Steven Adams does retire, if Jackson Hayes is still around, that could definitely go ahead. Okay, there we go, Ricardo. Thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and check how many spots we have left right now. Perfect. Okay, so we have 2 spots left. Once again, if you would like to join, all the directions are in the description below. We're going to kick off as soon as we're sold out. Okay, there we go. Once again, if you guys have any sports card questions, go ahead, leave them in the chat. Cole Anthony, Rookie of the Year, who knows, honestly. This rookie class is so, it's unpredictable. Who knows? And that can really help, 2020 Prizm basketball because any rookie out here can really snatch Rookie of the Year at this point. Obviously last year there were so many. Kendrick Nunn was some guy no one expected. Obviously John Morant and Zion were top 2 and they were expected to be very good. But at the same time, this year, you had guys who were projected to go in the lottery who fell to number 15. So it's just a very unpredictable rookie class. I definitely believe they will be a solid rookie class. So who knows? I mean, there's a lot of talent. I will say that. I just personally don't know who's going to pan out in the NBA. Guys, I'm definitely looking for guys with a lot of overseas experience, such as Denny Ashliva. Do you think Jason Tatum 2017 Mosaic rookie card right now is a good buy for 105? I personally am unsure about the future of Mosaic. I know Prizm will probably stay the top dog. Optic and Select will probably, start to climb up and maybe not reach Prizm, but I think they will, continue to close the gap. But at the same time, Mosaic it's a newer product. It's hard to see whether the, hobby will definitely be, continuing to buy it or whether it will kind of be forgotten about. So thank you so much, Kay Johnson. We're going to go ahead and check, and then we will get you into that. We're checking the PayPal. And once we have that in, we can go ahead and start the break. I'm checking right now, Cade. Once again, if you guys have any questions, you guys can go ahead and put them in the chat. Cade, I have not received your payment as of yet. Did you do it through PayPal? Okay. So we will be opening up, once again, if any of you guys are new, we are opening up 2020 Prizm Football tonight. We will also be giving away a Drew Lock base Prizm PSA 10, a Mosaic Football Pack, and an Illusions Basketball Pack. We currently have 1 spot left. Will Jaron Johnson or Jaron Jackson? Perfect. You got to see 7 Darius Garlands with no scratches for 25. That's not bad. I mean, at this point, every young player with potential has somewhat some value, even if they're on not too good teams, because at the end of the day, it takes a few years before you really get to know, which players are going to break out, and which players are going to, never pan out to be who everyone thought they were. So as you can see there, Kobe White's another guy we are really going for right now. Obviously the Bulls have a new head coach. They have Lauri Markkanen, Zach LaVine. So I definitely think that, the Bulls are going to be quite a solid team in the East next year. The East is wide open, a lot easier to make the playoffs than the West. Just, a lot less crowded. I feel like there are 4 locks in the East. You have the Nets, you have the Celtics, you have the Sixers, you have the Bucks, and then it's kind of question marks, right? The Hawks could fit into the playoffs. They got a lot of pieces this year. Jaren Jackson, yeah, I definitely think, for the time being, obviously Jaren Jackson tore his meniscus. So that's definitely a tough injury to come back from, but I believe he will. He's still super young. But in the meantime, I think Brandon Clark's going to get a lot more playing time. They're both very good shooters. Jaren Jackson's a player who can score. He's a big man who can score. He's definitely going to be around in the league for a while. He develops alongside Ja Morant. That's a great point guard to develop alongside of. So I definitely think they could be a dynamic duo in the future, depending on how Memphis plays out. But yep, Cade Johnson, I don't believe we have got yours as yet. Can you make sure you sent it to the correct PayPal? I went ahead and sent the PayPal again, Cade. But once again, we are filling up for this break. So once again, if you guys would like to join in, we are opening up a box of 2020 Prizm Football. So if you would like to join in, all the directions are in the description down below. I have my Venmo and Cashapp in the description down below. It's $175 per spot. They're 4 random teams. So once again, if you would like to join, go ahead, send it to the Venmo or Cashapp, and then send your shipping information to Sports Card Invest on Instagram, and we will go ahead and ship that out tomorrow. Ship out the cards. So we are doing 4 random teams once again. So we will be randomizing out of the 32 football teams. There are 8 spots total. 7 spots are full right now. 1 spot's available, and then we will go ahead and get this going. Prizm box prices are nuts. I mean, yeah, you can no longer find them on Target, but hopefully Suns do. Okay, yeah, DeAndre Ayton, Prizm PSA 9 for 50 was an absolute steal. Obviously now with Chris Paul, they're really going to be a team next year. So can you explain what we're buying and how much? Yes, for sure. So we are going ahead and selling 2020 Prizm Football. So we will be breaking it into 8 spots. There are 4 random teams per spot. It's $175 per spot. So we have all the directions to send payment in our description down below. Cade Johnson, I can go ahead and check again. Let's see. I still don't have yours in. Let me go ahead and check. Okay. What's your most prized card so far in your stable? Okay, I believe, yes. Okay, Cade, we got it. Thank you so much. So we will go ahead and add you in here. So we just have 1 spot remaining, guys. So if you guys would like to join in, all you have to do is go ahead, follow the directions in the description. So currently we have Jeffrey has 1 spot. We have Jad Z61 with 1 spot. Warren has 1 spot. Ricardo has 2 spots. Lee Underwood has 1 spot, and Cade Johnson has 1 spot. So once again, if any of you guys did pay, make sure you go ahead and message my Instagram at SportsCardInvest with your address so we can go ahead and ship it out to you guys tomorrow as soon as we open the box. But once again, we got 1 spot left. If you guys would like to join, we are opening up a box of 2020 Prizm Football. We will be doing 4 random teams per spot. So there we have a Panini 1. If you guys would like to go ahead and these boxes are like 1K. So the spots are $175. We are selling. There's 1 more spot left. You get 4 random teams per spot. Okay, Vulu. So you can go ahead. If you would like to go ahead and join into a spot, my Venmo and my Cash App is in the description down below of this live stream. So if you guys would like to join in, once again, my Venmo and Cash App's down there. And once you have sent over the money, send your shipping information to Sports Card Invest on Instagram, and we will go ahead and get that taken care of. So go ahead, Vulu, you can let me know when you have sent over that, and we will go ahead and open up the 2020 Prizm Football. We only have 1 spot left currently. Then we are going to go ahead and open this. Once again, we are also giving away the Drew Lock Prizm Base PSA 10. We are going ahead and giving away a Mosaic football pack and an Illusions basketball pack. So those are 3 winners right there for people who do go ahead and enter this break. This is our first break. So we will go ahead and also give you guys 10% off to future breaks if you do purchase into this break. So we will go ahead and break the packs live. So whoever does win the giveaways, we will be breaking the Mosaic and the Illusions basketball. A Mosaic football and Illusions basketball. Okay, so Vulu, my PayPal is right here. I went ahead and sent over my PayPal into the chat. Once that money's sent over, we can go ahead and start. So then, perfect. All right, thank you so much, Warren. Cade Johnson, I got the money. Thank you so much. And now we have one more spot. Whoever wants to claim it, and then we can get going. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead, start this up as soon as we can, and then we will open up the giveaway packs after, which is the Mosaic, and then the Illusions basketball. So once again, we have one spot left. Vulu, if you would like to go ahead and send over, let me know when it's sent, and we can get going with this break of 2020 Prizm Football. So once again, if you guys are new, we are about to open 2020 Prizm Football. 4 random teams per spot. We have one spot left. It's $175 per spot. And then we are also giving away a Drew Lock Prizm PSA 10. We are giving away a Mosaic football pack, or we're going to be opening up a Mosaic football pack that we are giving away, and an Illusions basketball. Once again, if you guys have any general sports card questions, go ahead, leave them in the chat below, and we will try our best to answer as soon as we can. But, yep, Herbert got destroyed today. I mean, Herbert's been definitely Rookie of the Year. He's got a bright future ahead of him for sure. But once again, we have one spot left until we can go ahead and open up this 2020 Prizm Football. I will go ahead and check. Thank you so much, Vulu. And yep, we got it. All right, perfect. So we are full right now, and we will go ahead and open up the pack. So we're going to go ahead and do random.org to go ahead and make the spots to choose the random teams. Thank you so much, Nathan. So we will go ahead and send in 8. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and share the screen for the random.org over here. All right, perfect. So we're going to go ahead and put in so here, go back. We're going to start this over. We're going to first roll a dice, and then what we will go ahead and do is we are going to choose the 8 teams. So first, the dice is basically going to decide how many times we randomize it. So we will go ahead and roll this dice right here. So we got a 10. So we will be randomizing it 10 times. So list randomizer. Here's the first 8. So we're going to go ahead and see what order this ends up in. So we're randomizing it once. We're going to randomize it twice, randomizing it 3 times, randomizing it 4 times, randomizing it 5 times, randomizing it 6 times. We have 4 more, 7 times, 8 times, 9 times, and we have randomized it 10 times. So we're going to go ahead and copy this link into our document, which will decide who gets which spots. And then we're going to go ahead and do the same for these next 8 teams. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to randomize this 10 times as well. So we're going to go ahead and continue to randomize this until we have our order for this set of 8 teams. And then we will show you guys which spots you guys have. So which 4 teams you guys have. So we're going to pick 4 random teams. So we're going to go ahead 7 times. This is 8. This is 9, and this is 10. So we're going to go ahead and put this in to our document. There we go. So now we're going to randomize this again. We have 2 more to randomize, 2 more sets of 8 teams because there's 32 total football teams. So we're going to go ahead and randomize this to go ahead and get the spots for you guys. As you guys can see, this will be the order. So we've randomized it 5, 6, 7, 8 times, 9 times, and we have randomized it 10 times. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and put that in here. So the Saints, Giants, okay, and here we go. We're going to go ahead. For our last 8 teams, we will randomize it 10 times again to go ahead and get this order. So there we go. Our first randomized, second, third, fourth. And once we have this, we will let all you guys know who did buy in, which 4 teams you will have. So that will definitely be quite game-changing. So here we go. All right, perfect. So we got these last 4 teams, or these last 8 teams. So here we go. So we're going to go ahead and put this in. I can go ahead and put it in the chat. Okay, so, yep, Jeffrey, I did get your address. Good luck to you guys all. So we did the randomizing, and now we're going to go ahead and open the box. So now is the exciting part. We're going to go ahead and let you guys know. So Jeffrey, I don't know how we're supposed to share this. We're going to go ahead. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about this, guys. We're going to go ahead and share my screen that shows all you guys which teams you guys have. So just give me 1 second for this, and we will go ahead and get going. So here we go. Share screen. Application window. Okay, perfect. So this is what you guys have. So we're going to go ahead as soon as, okay. So Jeffrey, you have got the Cardinals, Colts, Saints, and Washington football team. I'm trying to go ahead and show it on here. So there we go. Okay, so that's in the spotlight. Jeffrey has the Cardinals, Colts, Saints, and Washington football team. Jad has the Browns, Chiefs, Giants, and Niners. Warren has the Falcons, Broncos, Raiders, and Steelers. Ricardo has the Panthers, Jags, Patriots, Titans, and the Bears, Texans, Chargers, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And then Lee Underwood has the Ravens, has the Lions, has the Rams, has the Philadelphia Eagles, and then Cade Johnson has the Bills, Packers, Vikings, Jets, and then Vulu, last but not least, has the Bengals, Cowboys, Dolphins, and Seahawks. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and open up this box. So we're going to put this in the spotlight. So we're going to go ahead and open up our first pack. Once again, thank you guys so much for going ahead and buying into this. This is just our first of many. All you guys who bought, you will get 10% off our future breaks. Yeah, Vulu did get some crazy teams. So first, we got a Jamal Adams. Definitely had a breakout year this season. All right, we have Quentin Nelson. All right, so we got some Akeem Hicks right there. Got to wait for our teams. Once again, the teams, if you guys would like to see, we're going to go ahead and put that in the spotlight in just a second. If you guys would like to go ahead and ask some questions in the chat, I'll be sure to answer those as well. There we got a Malcolm Butler. There we got a Chris Godwin. Here we go. Let's try to get some rookies in here now. All right, Preston Smith of the Green Bay Packers. We got a DJ Moore right there. Yet to pull anything worthy. And then we got an Aaron Rodgers Brilliance. Okay. So once again, you guys' teams are down in the chat. So, all right, so we got a green up here. We're going to go ahead and flip that card around. Okay, so that is our Aaron Rodgers Brilliance card. And then we went ahead and got a Jalen Smith Green Wave. Not bad at all. I really love the look of these 2012 Prizms. Definitely for sure. Probably one of the nicest Prizm-looking cards in my opinion. Nicest Prizm-looking sets. And then we went ahead and got a rookie of Watkins of the Philadelphia Eagles. And Javon Kinlaw. So not too bad, not too good, but not bad at all. And then we went ahead. Ooh, okay. So we got that over there. We're going to go ahead and hop into our next pack. So once again, here are your guys' teams. If you are a part of the break, those are the teams you guys have for one last look. But we're going to go ahead and hop right back into our pack opening. Trey Young or Devin Booker hold. I got to go Devin Booker. I mean, Booker's just scores with ease. Obviously, Trey Young does as well too. But, I personally have the Suns, already a playoff team next year. Obviously, they are in the Western Conference, which is a lot more crowded than the Eastern Conference. It's a lot harder for Booker to really break out compared to Trey Young. But I think they're both quite good holds. They're both quite high right now, honestly. Trey Young has a $700 Prizm PSA 10 base, and Booker's at around $1,400. So we're going to go ahead and see what rookies we can get here. I believe we do have 2 autos per box. Okay, Jerry Rice, legendary. The 49ers, of course, the Ravens as well. We got a Demario Davis right there. Thoughts on Nico Mannion? The Warriors got an absolute steal with the 28th pick, getting Nico Mannion. I've been watching that kid since probably around college. All right, so we went ahead and got an orange Jamal Adams. We're going to go ahead and see who our rookies are from this pack. So there is our Jamal Adams right there. It is numbered, as you can see. Quite nice card right there. Obviously, Jamal Adams, one of the best safeties in the game. So we're going to go ahead and see what else we got. So of the Detroit Lions, we got Jason Huntley. So that's the rookie right there. And then we got Antonio Gibson of the Washington football team. Once again, just love the look of these 2012 Prizms. But once again, thoughts on Nico Mannion? For sure, great shooter. I definitely think he will, Nico Mannion's definitely going to be, a threat. Obviously, the Warriors are kind of crowded, but now with Klay Thompson out, who knows? We could see more Nico Mannion. So we're going to go ahead and open up our next pack right here. See what we can go ahead and pull. Once again, I believe there are 2 autos in this box, so we're going to see what we get there. Myles Garrett, that scandal reminds me of the scandal. That's hilarious. But, all right, we got some Sony Michel of the Patriots. Okay. Let's see some heat in this pack right here. We got Kyle Fuller of the Chicago Bears. See what else? We got Justin Simmons of the Denver Broncos. See who our rookies are. I believe there will be the last 2. We got DeAndre Hopkins. Just love the look of these 2020 Prizm. We got Eric Kendricks right there. All right, let's see if we can snag some nice rookies in this pack. We got Christian McCaffrey, one of the best backs in the league. Let's see what else we can get in here. All right, we got a green Prizm Wave. Okay, so we first got a Cam Akers. Not bad. So an emergent rookie. Those don't quite sell as well as the base, unfortunately. But here we go. So we went ahead and got a green wave. Let's see who we got for this wave. Okay, so that is Mike Gesicki of the Miami Dolphins. See what else. All right, so we got our rookies. Our last 2 will be rookies right here. Let's go ahead and see what those are. Yeah, we can go ahead and put. All right, we'll go ahead and get the audio on that set up. Okay. We got a Justin Jefferson right there. And then we went ahead and got a reporter over there. So we have about 6 to 7 packs left. Once again, if you guys would like, go ahead and all the people who did buy in, once again, you can go ahead and send over your so I actually have my partner who's breaking this, and I'm doing commentary right now, but we will be shipping everything out tomorrow. So once again, all you guys who did buy in for the teams, once again, here are the random teams we have over here. So these are the teams you guys have, and that will be shipped out tomorrow. So send your address to Sports Card Invest. I believe we have everyone's addresses in. So we're going to go ahead and open up our next pack right here. All right, so we went ahead. We're going to go ahead and put this down and put this in the spotlight real quick. All right, so we got a Will Fuller of the Houston Texans. We got a Mark Brunell of the Jacksonville Jaguars. We got a Brandon Graham. Yeah, so I'm actually just doing the commentary. We have my breaking partner going ahead and opening up the packs, but we will be shipping it out tomorrow. All right, we got a Derek Carr of the. Once again, if you guys have any questions, you can drop them in the chat, and we'll be sure to answer them. Got an Anthony Miller of the Chicago Bears. See who our rookies are now. We got Antonio Gates. Yeah. All right, Russell Wilson, stud at quarterback, already proven quite a lot. It always reminds me of the Seahawks Patriots Super Bowl. All right, so we got a rookie Jackson right there. Josh Reynolds. Go back to Madden Mobile. All right, so we went ahead and got an all-out Christian McCaffrey. That's a quite nice card right there. So we're going to go ahead. In the future, we will be going ahead and shipping this out. This is a trial run for our breaking business, which will be starting, and I will in the future be going ahead and opening this. For now, I am doing commentary for my breaking partner to open it so we can get kick-started until the boxes come into me. So there we go. We got a Jerry Jeudy of the Denver Broncos. That's not bad at all. Top 3 cards to buy before the season starts. We definitely, I would say John Collins is, obviously the Hawks have got so much better with Gallinari. We got Rondo. We got some other guys. So I definitely think, John Collins and the Hawks could possibly be quite good. Once again, guys, this is my breaking partner who is opening this. I'm doing the commentary right now. All these cards will be shipped out. How high do you see Kobe's Topps PSA 9s going for with the Hall of Fame induction? I personally believe that Kobe's Topps 138 is quite, overprinted. Obviously, that was towards the end of the junk wax era. There are many PSA 9s out there. I'd personally go for the PSA 10s just because the PSA 9 pop report is quite high. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead. Jeremy, if you could put a thumbs up for them. Thumbs up. All right, perfect. We got a thumbs up from Jeremy. So Jeremy Watkins, Michael Vick right there. Once again, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the chat below. We got a Joe Montana legend right there. And we're going to go ahead. Traycon Swift. Let's see who our rookies are. We got Aaron Rodgers right there. All right, so we got a fireworks of Michael Thomas, one of the best receivers in the league right now. Yep. And it looks like we got a purple wave coming up next. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Tell them. All right, Jeremy, could you put another thumbs up, please, for them? Perfect. Okay, so we got a fireworks. Let's go ahead and see who our next one is. All right, so we got a purple wave of Dalvin Cook. Okay. Not bad at all. See who our rookies are of this pack. We definitely have yet to pull our autos, which will be quite cool. All right, so we got an Anfernee Jennings of the New England Patriots and a Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Not bad, not bad. So it's definitely not too bad. Thank you, Sam's live breaks. And then we will be shipping out these tomorrow morning. Once again, any more questions you guys have, drop them in the chat. We are moving on to our next pack. If you guys would like to see all the teams that you guys have, we went ahead and I'm going to put this on into the spotlight real fast. So those are the teams that all of the people who have bought into the break have. Once again, thank you, Nathan. And we're going to put this in the spotlight once again. So there we go. We got a Kyle Van Boy. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can get some fire in this. What do you think of Kobe White? I personally believe he will have a breakout season again. I personally believe that for all he showed us in his rookie season, he is definitely quite low right now. I think he has a chance to really go up in price. Obviously the Bulls have a new coach. You have Zach LaVine, Lauri Markkanen. The Bulls could potentially, the East is wide open. Like I said earlier, the really only locks you have in the East are the Sixers, you have the Celtics, you have the Bucks, and you have the Nets. I personally, obviously can't read the teams. Okay. Cade Johnson, I can go ahead and tell you which teams you had. So there you go. Cade, you had the Bills, Packers, Vikings, and the New York Jets. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and put this in the spotlight. We got a Greg Zierlin of the Dallas Cowboys right there. All right, so we got a silver right here. See who we went ahead and got. That's a Zac Ertz tight end from the Philadelphia Eagles. How do you feel about Prizm Draft Picks basketball? I personally believe that, when Prizm basketball does drop in. Okay, so we got a Drew Lock red wave. But I personally believe when Prizm basketball drops, obviously Draft Picks loses a lot of value. So I personally would hold off to invest in the rookies. I personally believe in the short term, potentially they could go up a little bit. If LaMelo Ball or if Anthony Edwards has a huge game, their Prizm draft picks could go up. So we do have my partner go ahead and breaking. We got a Jalen Hurts. Okay, that's not bad. Prizm, we were just talking about him right now. So I'm actually doing the commentating, little chicken nugget. But we have my partner going ahead and breaking it. We will be shipping them out tomorrow. Yeah, I think draft picks is probably not the best long-term investment. So we're going to go ahead and put audio on for the break. So perfect. We got addresses.
What's going on, guys?
So there is my partner right there, Jeremy, who is opening up the packs right now. What about the Mosaic? So the Mosaic Football pack will be given away. So we're going to be opening it and giving it away. And then obviously we have the Illusions Basketball, and we're going to be giving away a Drew Lock Prizm PSA 10 to one lucky person who went ahead and entered the break. So we got Jack Doyle right there. We got Von Miller. See if we can get some fire in this pack. Jeremy, if you want to do some commentating as well.
And we got a Darren Waller killing it this year.
Yep.
Eddie Bridgewater with career resurgence. Got a Tyler Lockett. Not bad.
Yep.
Dalvin Cook. Jared Goff.
That's one on the sound.
Got some color, guys.
Okay, so we got a blue wave of a rookie. Oh, wow.
It's a rookie.
Okay. Go ahead, slide it down. Slowly. Okay. Can you make out who that is? All right, so it looks like it's of the Bears. All right, so we got a blue wave. Not too bad. And is that numbered right there, right?
199.
Yep. 199, okay.
Put it around.
Yeah, that's a player. Okay. Yep. Got a Jake Fromm of the Bills. Goff area, yep. Do you think listing NBA before preseason starts is actually a better idea? I definitely think, obviously, I personally believe that during the regular season, cards do quite well. Obviously, when the playoffs, when teams start getting knocked off, is when cards really start to drop in price. So I personally believe it's quite safe to go ahead and hold on to your cards into the season, at least from previous years. So let's go ahead and see if we can get some fire. Once again, for all you guys who bought, for all you guys who bought after this, we will be giving away the Drew Lock Prizm Base PSA 10. We will be giving away the Mosaic Football pack and the Illusions Basketball pack that we will be opening and then giving it away to you lucky people who did enter the break. So there we got a Keith Brooking of the Falcons. Got a Kyle Juszczyk. Not too bad. I just really love it. Yep. Jared Cook of the Saints.
Oh.
What's that right there? Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, it's a first auto right. Ricky Waters right there, the 49ers. Super Bowl champion. Oh, yeah, it's an on-card auto for sure. It's a nice card right there. Who had the Niners? Let me go ahead and check. So the Niners were by Chad Z. Okay, so that's a quite good pull right there. Not too bad. On-card auto. Can never complain about that. First card that's worth putting into a sleeve. So there we go. That's not too bad, but we still have, I believe, one more auto in this box. So let's see who else can get an auto here. Thoughts on Rui Hachimura? So obviously the Wizards, they got Russell Westbrook. They drafted Denny Azueva. They have Bradley Beal and Rui Hachimura. Personally, in the Eastern Conference, I believe they can be a playoff team. The East is wide open, like I said, and the Wizards, they have what it takes to easily be a playoff team with Westbrook and Beal alone. And then you have a new rookie coming in, Denny Azueva, and you have Rui Hachimura. But once again, that is our Ricky Waters of the 49ers Super Bowl champion. It's an on-card auto. We're going to move into our next pack.
Oh, we still got some rookies.
Okay, Kyle Duggar and Joshua Kelly. Yep, not too bad.
We need some fire, guys.
Yeah. Still have one more auto. See what we can pull here, but
let's go to the back of the box.
All right. Devontae Graham's stats going to be affected because of Melo. I mean, for sure. Melo and Gordon Hayward coming in really takes away from Devontae Graham, but at the same time gives him more attention because the Hornets are going to be, back in, I wouldn't say the spotlight, but they will get a lot more attention than they were previously getting. So we're going to go ahead and open up this box. Jeremy, if you want to do commentary on this box, that'd be cool.
Tyrod Taylor, got Derek the King Henry. Sterling Shepard playing well, except for the big win today. Champ Bailey, one of the best cornerbacks of all time. Alvin Kamara. Barry Sanders, legend. Rondé Barber. Got a silver.
Oh, okay, a silver. Not bad. Turn that around. See, okay, it's not a rookie, so it's Devin White of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay, so we got a red wave right here of the Buffalo Bills. You can open it the other way, yeah.
Not a rookie.
Not a rookie, okay. So it's John Brown.
Color match.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a color match. I think that increases the price a little bit, right? All right, that's numbered at a 149. Not too bad. All right, so we got our rookies up here. We got Kenneth Murray of the Chargers. When should I sell your Trey Young cards? I personally think the Hawks are going to be in the playoffs next year. They got Rondo, they got Gallinari, they signed Bojan Bogdanovic. So I really think Trey Young and John Collins could carry them into the playoffs. If he does, I think the cards will really take a boost. At this point, everyone knows that Trey is a 30-point-per-game scorer. He's a very good scorer, very good three-point shooter. Now he just has to win. And next season will definitely, I think he will have a better shot. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and open up. We only have a few packs left. So we got a Cam Newton.
First-year Patriots.
Yeah, first-year Patriots. Yeah.
Tyreek Hill.
Dwayne Haskins. Okay.
Come on, let's get some heat on this. We need some fire in the chat. Devontae Adams, my player.
Okay. Larry Fitzgerald, legend. Anthony Barr, okay. Who will be our rookies now? Okay, so we got a Lamar Jackson, go hard or go home Prizm. It's a quite sweet card. I just love the look on these cards, honestly. Okay, so we got our rookies right here. I think it's upside down. Okay, so we have our wave. Okay. Here we go. Let's go ahead and see who we have in here. Of the Saints, we have Cameron Jordan. Okay. Not a rookie, but here we go. So let's see. We haven't got many silvers for some reason. Okay, so we got a Chase Young. Chase Young right there. So that's of the Washington football team. And we got a Noah of the Miami Dolphins. How much capital do I need to invest in cards and join a membership group? That really depends. Obviously, we do have picks that are under $20 every week. So wherever you start, I can really feel like we can really help you guys build up no matter where you start. We've definitely had people come into our membership group with $20, $30, and in a few months they've built that up to $150, $200, and then they have a bigger budget. So I think you can really start anywhere. So we got an Earl Thomas. What do you think of Marvin Bagley? So he's actually going to be my report. Obviously, Darren Fox and Marvin Bagley. Bagley has been injured. Fox has been on and off injured. So, we haven't really yet to see them play a lot of games together, which really sucks. But I think next season, if they both stay healthy, obviously the West is super crowded. But regardless, I believe that they can really, in the next few years, really break out and become a duo in the league if it pans out, because he certainly has the talent. So we got Jalen Ramsey. All right, Curtis Samuel of the Carolina Panthers.
Let's check. Do we have any color in here?
Nope.
There's the,
okay. There's the auto right there. Okay.
Yeah,
then we have so Devin White of the Buccaneers again. And here I think we have our auto if you want to flip that around. Yep. It's a blue auto. Wait. Actually, okay, so we're going to go ahead. You loaded up on Bagley and Hachimura. I think that's smart. Okay, of the Chargers, we have a Kenneth
Silver.
Okay. Rookie Silver. We're going to go ahead.
That's going to get sleeved up.
Not bad at all. Yeah, I'll get sleeved right there. And then
off. Christian Fulton,
Denzel, and we're going to go ahead and check who had the Chargers up here. So that is Ricardo. So congrats, you got the Chargers. That was a quite nice pull right there. We got a Prizm Silver Auto of Kenneth Murray. Not bad at all. We're going to go ahead and sleeve that up. But once again, if you guys would like to stick around, we have our giveaway for the Drew Lock Prizm Base PSA 10. We have the Mosaic Football Pack and the Illusions Basketball Pack. To all the people who did enter the break, you will be entered into the giveaway. For this box, I do, especially for the crazy Prizm prices right now, it's definitely not been too good of a pack so far, but we still have too good of a box so far, but we still have some hope left. But we did get our 2 autos already.
Let's go. Last pack. Let's get a Tua. Let's get a Herbert. Let's get a Herbert. Let's get something. Got Odell.
All right.
Let's check. We got a bunch of stuff.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Come on. Let's finish it off with the name. What do you think of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Like I said, obviously the Thunder are in total rebuilding mode. They have a ton of draft picks. They're stashed up. I believe Shai's a great long-term investment. Short-term, they did lose Adams. They lost Gallinari. They lost Chris Paul, of course. Obviously, I would personally say that Shai's a very good long-term investment. Okay. Wow. So we got a Derrick Henry. Not bad at all. Love Derrick Henry. Yeah.
That's going to get sleeved.
What else? Yeah, that should get sleeved. Fireworks, Russell Wilson. But Eric Pascal thoughts. Just hope he finds some playing time next year. He has so much potential. He played great last season. So there we go.
Is it?
Yeah, not a rookie.
To 99.
Not bad, not bad. See, okay, so these are not our rookies yet. Okay, we got an AJ Epinesa of the Buffalo Bills, and we got a Devin Azasi of the New England Patriots. And that will do for the box. But we still have the giveaways to come right now, so we will be going ahead. We should do that via randomorg.org. So we will go ahead and put in the names. So for each spot you bought, you will have 1 entry into the giveaway. So we will go ahead and pull up our random.org right now and make that the main screen. So we're actually going to – okay, so we have to stop sharing this. So once again, if you guys would like to go ahead and check out the teams you got. So we have 3 sleeved cards. Not the best box overall, but, of course, not every single box is going to be that. Marcus Smart's okay, so you got 100 select rookies for 75 cents each. Honestly, I think you have to wait on Marcus Smart. He is definitely a player who, obviously he's never going to be the crazy scorer. He's mainly just, a very good defensive player. But we're going to go ahead and try to do this real quick for sure. Okay.
Get ready for a recap on this box.
Okay, so we'll do the recap and then hop into the giveaway.
Well, you can do the giveaway and the recap will be ready right before.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm going to go ahead and set up random.org. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pick the giveaway winners. These are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys who did enter. So we're going to go ahead and copy paste their names. Then we're going to go to random.org and randomize. So we're first going to go ahead and do a dice roller. So that determines how many times that we are going to randomize. So dice roller, we got a 9 right there. We're going to do a list randomizer real fast. So those are the – so Ricardo gets 2 entries because he did purchase 2 spots. So this will be the winner of the Drew Lock Prizm Base PSA 10 right here. So we're going to go ahead and randomize it 9 times. So whoever comes off number 1 after we do it 9 times will be getting Drew Lock Prizm Base PSA 10. So there we go. That's our 3rd time. That's our 4th. That is our 5th. That is our 6th. That is our 7th. That is our 8th. So whoever comes off number 1 After this randomizer, we'll get the Drew Lock base Prizm PSA 10. And the winner is Ricardo. So congratulations, Ricardo. We will go ahead and ship you. We have a Drew Lock Prizm base PSA 10. Jeremy, if you want to show that on the screen, that'd be great. So congrats, Ricardo, right there on winning the Drew Lock Prizm PSA 10. We will be shipping that to you tomorrow, so that's definitely quite good. Now we are also going to be giving away the Mosaic pack, and we are going to also be giving away the Illusions basketball. So Jeremy, if you want to do Mosaic first, we can go ahead and choose the winner for Mosaic. So we're going to be doing a dice roller to see how many times we're going to put random.org. So however much we get on this dice roll is how many times we're going to be randomizing. So we're going to be randomizing it 7 times for the Mosaic football pack. So once again, congrats, Ricardo, on winning the Drew Lock Prizm base PSA 10. And we're going to go ahead and put in the names over here. So those are the names. Once again, Ricardo's 2 entries because he did 2 spots in the box. We're going to go ahead and randomize it 7 times, and whoever gets this will get the Mosaic football pack. So once again, that's our third. We're going to randomize it 7 times, and whoever gets this will win the Mosaic pack. So here's our 7th randomizer.
Break it live right now. It will be included in your package.
We will go ahead and break it live. So congrats, Lee Underwood. We will be breaking that live on the Mosaic football pack that we will be opening, and we will send it and include it in your package. Now, last but not least, we will be going ahead and picking the winner for our Illusions basketball pack. So we're first going to go ahead into the dice roller to see how many times we're going to be randomizing. So there we go. We got a 4. Okay, so we'll be randomizing this 4 times. And whoever does this gets the Illusions basketball. So there's our first. There is our second. There is our third. And whoever comes off number 1 here will win our Illusions basketball. So that is Jad Z61. So Jad Z61, congrats on the Illusions basketball. All right, there we go. So we have our 3 winners for our packs. We will be opening up the packs and including them in the package. So Jeremy, if you want to go ahead and get into that, that would be good. If you can open up I guess we can do Mosaic first. So Mosaic was won by Lee Underwood. So once again, congrats, Lee. I don't know if he's still in this. Maybe you forgot about the giveaway, but if you're there, you can go ahead and comment. But we're going to go ahead and give away the Mosaic football pack to Lee Underwood. Overall, that 2020 Prizm Football was not the best box of all time, but we did get a few decent things. Definitely not worth the total money spent. But we're going ahead and opening up the Mosaic football for you, Lee Underwood. Congratulations once again. Let's go ahead and see what you can get out of here. No problem, Ricardo. We will be shipping to the Drew Lock Prizm base PSA 10 along with the cards you pulled from the box. But here we go. So there is our packs. This is all for Lee Underwood once again. Let's see what we can go ahead and pull to make up for our not too good luck in the 2020 Prizm Football. So here we go. The Mosaic. We got an Adam Thielen. We got a Bobby Wagner of the Seattle Seahawks. We got a Terrell Davis, legend of the Broncos. Josh Allen, he has a cannon arm. And there we go. We got a Dalvin Cook touchdown. Not too bad. And let's see what else we can get in here. We got a Brian Urlacher Hall of Fame Mosaic. And that is it. We're going to go ahead. We have 2 more, I believe. So we can see this is all for Lee Underwood. Once again, congratulations on winning the giveaway. Thank you guys so much all for entering by buying, being a part of the break. This is once again our first break. In the future, I will be opening up the packs and doing commentary at the same time. Obviously, to start, we wanted to get a head start, and my partner, Jeremy, is going ahead and opening up the boxes, and I'm just doing commentary for now. But there we go. So that's Dalvin Cook that we went ahead and put into the sleeve. So once again, congrats, Lee Underwood, on this giveaway. Then we have 1 more pack, and then we have the bonus pack. So 2 total more packs, and then we will get into the Illusions for Jad Z61. who won the Panini Illusions. Aaron Rodgers, yeah, for sure. So we got Alvin Kamara. Let's see if we can strike some luck here. Josh Allen. All right, Devontae Adams. All right, that's a green right there. Jamal Adams, okay, not a rookie, so we're looking for those rookies here. But okay, so let's see what is next. Okay, so that Jamal Adams right there, as you guys can see, and we got a will to win, Russell Wilson. I keep trying to say Westbrook, but my basketball mind's kind of taken over. But here we go. So we got our last, and we got a Justin Herbert. Not bad at all. All right, so there we go. Finally, we got our Herbert. Obviously, it was in a mosaic, not a prism, but still not too bad at all. So there is our Justin Herbert. If you want to turn audio on, Jeremy, give it a little.
Justin Herbert. Whoa.
Yes, sir.
Did we disconnect?
Yeah.
That's not good.
Okay. Shoot. Okay. Is it lagging behind?
Hold on.
Okay. Sorry about this, guys. A little disconnection on the pack, but congrats to Lee Underwood on that whole pack. And the Justin Herbert will be sent to you tomorrow along with your package. Sorry about this, guys. We still have to open up the Panini Illusions pack for JazZ61. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Sorry, guys, we're back. But as you guys can see, we got the Justin Herbert. Congrats to Lee Underwood. Not bad at all, especially out of a mosaic. But now we have for JazZ61, we are going to be – actually, we first have the mosaic bonus pack, and then we will get into the Panini Illusions basketball. But not bad pull out of that mosaic. Can't complain with the Justin Herbert. Hopefully that makes up a little bit from the 2020 Prizm Football.
This is a $300 card in PSA 10.
For sure. That grade's a 10. It's not bad at all. Definitely make your money back from the break. So not bad. Now we have the bonus pack, right? That hasn't been open, and then we have the Illusions. And we're lagging behind a little bit, at least on my end. Okay, so there's our bonus pack right there. Go ahead and see what we can pull out of this bonus pack. Once again, if you guys have any more questions, you can go ahead and let me know down below, and we will go ahead and answer them for you. But there we go. So an Adrian Peterson, AP, one of the best fantasy players of all time. And there we go. Yep. So that will do it for the mosaic pack. Once again, congrats, Lee Underwood. So that and the Jalen Hurts. Okay by you? Yep, for sure. So congrats, Lee Underwood. I think you were probably the luckiest guy of this whole break. So that's not bad. Now we're going to go ahead for JazZ61. We're going to go ahead and open up the Panini Illusions that we will be giving away to him.
Top three.
So those are the yep, from the mosaic, we got our top three right there.
All right.
Perfect. Go ahead and see what we can get out of this Illusions basketball. Got to get some Zion. Got to get some Tyler Hero. Who knows, Rui Hachimura. A lot of good players we can pull from here. So there we go. We got a Damian Lillard to start things off. We got a Frank Ntilikina. We got a Devontae Graham. I'm really high on Devontae Graham, but not a rookie. Come on, let's go ahead and see what. Okay, so for a second I thought that was Ja Morant with that hair, but sadly not Ja Morant. We got a Joel.
Crazy card on acetate, eh? It's a crazy card.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much, Lee Underwood, for participating. Once again, we will be shipping that out to you tomorrow. Thank you so much once again. You will get 10% off our future break as well. So there we go. As you can see, a Bismack Biyombo. There we got a Bojan Bogdanovic. Come on, where are our rookies right here? Got a Davis Bertans of the Wizards. Okay, so that's a rookie right there. Let's turn that around and see who that is. So not too bad at all. Yeah. And then
last card mojo. Nikhil Walker-Alexander.
Okay. Pelicans always gets me hyped, but Yep, that will be the break. We can do a little recap and then close things down. But thank you guys so much for tuning in once again. Congrats, probably.
Take a couple of questions, and let me do the recap of the football. I'll put it all together, and we can go through it one last time, all sleeved up and nice.
Sure. So once again, any sports card questions, we are happy to answer. Drop them in the chat, and we will get them answered for you guys. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, even if you didn't purchase. We'll definitely be breaking a lot more in the future, and doing a lot of giveaway stuff. Yeah, for sure. Some more NBA. We're definitely big fans of Select. So whatever you guys want to see us break, drop it in the chat down below. We will definitely take into consideration when buying more boxes to break. Whatever you guys want, we are definitely down to do. So we still have 20 people on. If you guys have any more questions, click or go ahead and type them into the chat, and we will get them answered. Just any questions about any sports cards, we are happy to answer. Once again, thank you guys so much for participating. We are about to do a recap of everything. Once again, if you guys are enjoying these, go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube. If you guys would like to join my membership program, once again, we just dropped our membership, report to Deluxe Yearly, Premium Yearly, and Platinum Yearly members today, and we'll release to normal yearly members and monthly members tomorrow. There's so much money to be made this winter. We just started our winter sale. You can use code WINTER2020 for 15% off our whole website. Grade NBA draft picks or hold raw. I would definitely hold raw, because as soon as Prizm basketball drops, they're going to lose so much value. So you don't want them to be in transit when Prizm basketball drops. So definitely I would say if you have draft picks, hold them raw, keep them. As soon as that rookie is a good game, I would sell them off. And you can always buy back, later on. But yep, any more questions you guys have? Once again, my website is sportscardsinvest.com. You can use code WINTER2020 for 15% off. If you guys would like to join into our winter sale and make some money with us this winter, there's so much money to be made, obviously, with the market. The NBA is coming back on December 22nd, which will be very exciting for the whole basketball card market. But thank you guys so much all for tuning in. We're about to do recap of everything we got, the best cards we got. And thank you guys so much, the 7 people who did purchase a spot. We have basically just a recap, and then we're going to close off tonight. This is just the first night of many on this channel. So if you guys are liking these breaks, let us know what you guys want to go ahead and have us break next. We can pretty much do anything. Obviously we have new Prizm that will drop in March for basketball, which we will definitely plan to open a lot of. And then obviously 2020 Prizm Football is always a hit. Would like to see a select break. Okay. We would definitely, thank you so much, JC Breton, so much. But for Lee Underwood, for sure, me and Jeremy both, we are big fans of Select. We think Select, with the low pop counts, they're obviously not quite as expensive with them, so we can get a lot more of you guys involved. So I definitely think Select is in the future for us, for sure. We would definitely love to break some Select. But we're going to go ahead and break out the recap real quick, and then we will close off for tonight. For sure. I mean, I'm open to anything pretty much that you guys want us to break. Obviously, Prizm Optics Select is in our plans currently. Who knows? Maybe some National Treasure. Bowman Sapphire Baseball. Okay. We'll definitely take all that into consideration. You can go ahead. Always, if you guys have any more questions, you can message on Instagram. I'll go ahead and drop my Instagram down in the chat so you guys can keep up with us. When we're doing breaks, all of that type of information will be on our Instagram at Sports Card Invest. So if you guys have not followed there, I would definitely go ahead and do so you can be updated as soon as we continue to run our new breaks. But thank you guys so much for tuning in once again. It's definitely a fun night. I know not the best polls, but yep. So we're going to go ahead and break out the recap.
Give me 30 seconds. 30 seconds, guys. Just trying to protect all the cards.
Yep. all you guys will get your cards shipped out to you guys tomorrow morning. So all the cards, including the giveaway cards, for those 3 of you guys who did win the giveaways, the Drew Lock, the Mosaic Football, and then the Illusions Basketball. Not too many good pulls in the Illusions Basketball. The Mosaic Football, we got that Justin Herbert, which you can't complain about at all. And then for Prizm 2020 Football, that was not the best box we could have got, but we had a few things decent in there. Once again, any more questions, we're happy to answer. Go ahead and type your questions into the chat. All right. And also drop down below what you guys would like me to break next. Like I said, we're definitely open to a lot of things. So if you guys would like to go ahead and drop down any suggestions, we will definitely be taking them into consideration. We're just going to break out the recap shortly. Then we'll close out for tonight. Any other basketball, baseball, football questions, we're happy to go ahead and answer. So if you guys would like to drop those down below. So once again, if you guys would like to keep up with our breaks, I'm at Sports Card Invest on Instagram. I'll be posting updates before each and every break that we make. So if you guys would like to join in, go ahead and head to my Instagram and follow and keep updated through the Instagram. But we're just going to be breaking out the recap in a little bit, and then we'll be closing out for tonight. So once again, if you guys were a part of the break and you would like to know your teams, once again, in case you forgot or whatever it is, who is the next Mike Trout? There's just like the NBA, when you say who's the next LeBron, there's a list of 100 guys for each guy who actually turns out to be the next LeBron. So obviously Luis Robert, he's one of the guys who everyone thinks could possibly be the next Mike Trout, but at the end of the day, it's probably only going to be one more Mike Trout per decade. So not everyone can be the next Mike Trout, but who knows? I mean, we just have to wait and see. Is trading cards your main income? Yes, it is. For sure. I mean, I have Instagram at Sports Card Invest, where we have a membership group that is probably the main, source of income. But we definitely this is our first break once again. So previous to this, it was just Instagram and membership group, and now we're trying to expand into breaking. But once again, if you guys would like to join in our winter sale, you can use code WINTER2020 for 15% off our whole website. So we're going to go ahead and put that into the chat for 15% off, sportscardsinvest.com. So we sell membership groups. We've been making an absolute killing recently. A lot of the cards we've been buying are skyrocketing. 3 weeks ago, we bought our membership group. I recommended them to buy John Morant Select Courtside PSA 10s for just under $700. Currently, they're selling for around $1,500. So overall, our group has been killing it recently. There's so much money to be made in the market right now. So if you guys would like to join in, help you guy out, we have our winter sale that just started today for 15% off. Code winter2020. That is the website. And then we will go ahead and run this recap and then call it a day. So once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Obviously, this is just our first break, first of many. So obviously, as soon as we can, we will be running these as often as we can, as much demand as you guys show us, we will be breaking. So if you guys have any suggestions for boxes we should break, go ahead, drop them in the chat below. But we're going ahead and casing up the cards, and then we're going to do a quick recap. Okay. We should have the recap coming as soon as we can.
Once again, here we go. We'll just throw stuff in. Let's go. So we have rookie Antonio Gandy Golden, Jalen Hurts, looking pretty good after today. Zac Ertz Silver, Javon Kinlaw, a nice Aaron Rodgers piece, MVP candidate, probably will win MVP. Antonio Gibson, Jamal Adams, Jalen Smith, Jason Huntley, Cam Akers, Justin Jefferson's amazing, guys. Brandon Ayuk's amazing. Gesicki, he had a great game today. It's a nice-ass card. I like this card. Oh, Fireworks, Michael Thomas. All-out Christian McCaffrey. Chase Young. This guy's going to be a beast. Go hard or go home, Lamar Jackson. Devin White. Over. Russell Wilson Fireworks. A beautiful aura of the King Silver.
Derrick Henry. Crazy playoffs last season.
Cam Jordan. Beautiful orange. And this card's beautiful, just the wrong.
There we go. Blue ice. Yep. If only that was a rookie, but oh well. We got a Kenneth Murray silver auto. Rookie, not bad. We got a Ricky Waters. First auto we pulled out was an on-card auto from the Super Bowl champ, Ricky Waters of the Niners. Dalvin Cook. Yep, that's a color. We actually got two color matches, not too bad. Got a Willie Gay Jr. Blue Wave. Then we got a Jerry Jeudy of the Denver Broncos, not bad there. We got a Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He had some crazy good weeks this year. And then a John Brown Red Wave. So that is the Prizm Football box. Best of the Prizm Football. Obviously, probably not going to make money back on there, but it's tough.
We got a lot coming, guys. Got a lot coming. We break boxes.
For sure. Yep. A lot of select Prizm Optic right there. So if you guys would like to see us open those on here, go ahead and type that in the chat. Let us know what boxes we should be breaking. Then we'll grab the recap for the Mosaic and the Illusions. I believe the Illusions didn't really have much, but Mosaic, we have that Justin Herbert. So that was definitely the best pull here. And then we got a Dalvin Cook. And then we got from the bonus pack, we got a Patrick. Okay, so that was overall Mosaic was probably the best value in terms of price and what we pulled. But obviously Prizm is always fun to open. But thank you guys so much once again for tuning in to our first break. Once again, we'll be shipping out all the guys who bought in. We'll be shipping out their cards tomorrow. Thank you guys so much once again. If you guys would like to join the membership program, use code WINTER2020 for 15% off. Other than that, thank you guys so much, and we're closing out. Peace.